By virtue of the powers vested in me as acting Vice Chancellor, I constitute this gathering a congregation of the University of South Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, we request you to join us in silent prayer or meditation to give thanks for the achievements being celebrated on this occasion. Please bow your heads. Thank you. You may be seated. Molweni. Molweni. Dumelang. Kgotsong. Lotshani. Dimachironi. Apsheni. Thobela. Goeiemorgen. Good morning. Let me first recognize His Excellency Dr. Thabo Mbeki, Chancellor of UNISA and former President of the Republic of South Africa, Principal and Vice Chancellor Professor Lenkabula, the Chairperson of Council Dr. Musia, and members of Council in absentia, members of executive management and extended management of the university in attendance, executive and deputy executive deans from various colleges present, esteemed dignitaries, friends of UNISA in attendance this morning, college academics, professional and support staff, unisons, parents, grandparents, aunts, guardians, siblings, spouses. Please allow me to also include boyfriends and girlfriends and partners and family, friends, and of course, our graduates and diplomats, class of 2024 and 2025, soon to be the alumni of the University of the Land. It gives me a great pleasure to extend a warm greeting and heartfelt welcome to each one of you in this room and on this momentous occasion of this graduation ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Matsidi Somolapo, Acting Vice Principal, Strategy, Risk, and Advisory Services. I'm officiating this ceremony this morning on behalf of our Principal and Vice Chancellor, Professor Lenkabula. With me on the stage, we have colleagues who will be presiding with me jointly in this ceremony. From the registrar's portfolio, I have Ms. N. Songo on behalf of the registrar's office. And also with me, I'm with Professor M.D. Tuba from the College of Law, who will deliver the Chancellor's address on behalf of President Thabo Mbeki. Also with me are academics and college representatives from various colleges across the institution. And in the College of Law, I have Professor B.A. M.A. Mtembu, and in the College of Human Sciences, I have Dr. N.E. Litswalo, also a college representative, and Professor B. Onyancha. College of Economic and Management Sciences, I have Professor M.C. Mulauzi, who is the Deputy Executive Dean, and Dr. T. Mulutsi, also a college representative from Economic and Management Sciences. In the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences, I have Professor N.O. Mapoli, who is the Acting Executive Dean, Professor M. Mabelebele, College Representative, and Dr. S. Nenwini. College of Education, I have P.K. Modau and Dr. D. Hanaway, Dr. P.D. Pofela. I would also like to recognize the supervisors of our doctoral students who will be graduating this morning. Our doctoral graduates, Professor E.L. Kempen, Professor A.M. Antwi, Dr. M.A. Nyila, Dr. B.M. Bija, Professor G. Prinsloo, Professor M.D. Nicolau, Dr. S. Azizi, Professor Dr. R.G. Vessels. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to take the opportunity to make a special mention and recognition in our presence. We have Ms. Kwanele Seshile Nompumele Lomhlope, Treasurer of the UNISA Regional Student Representative in the Johannesburg region, who will be receiving her Bachelor of Arts Environmental Management in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. She is accompanied by her family and friends. We also welcome Dr. Sfiso Ngobo, a professor of practice services in the Presidency Office of the Minister of Planning and Evaluation. Dr. Ngobo is accompanying Mr. Hlonipheni Msomi, who will receive his PhD in agriculture this morning. I would also like to take this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to recognize colleagues who have provided logistical and administrative support for making this occasion possible. These are colleagues from the Graduations Division, the Department of Institutional Advancement, Multimedia Services, Operations and Facilities, including Security and Protection Services. So you are all safe in this room. And also I would like to recognize the Department of Human Resource, the Employee Wellness Unit, in case we have any emergencies that are health related. I would also like to take this opportunity to recognize our pianists who are here, who have been playing this beautiful music for us, Mr. Leon Grilling and Ms. Isabel van Rensbeck. It is a great honor to stand before you, ladies and gentlemen, on this momentous occasion to acknowledge and to celebrate not only a milestone of academic achievement, but a rite of passage into leadership, service, and transformation. You have persevered through long nights, long and complex modules, tight deadlines of assignments, preparations for examinations, sometimes failing here and there, but keep on moving. And also you have been doing all of this while you work, raise families, or hustle, doing this and that, during these uncertain times of unemployment, but you never gave up. You kept on moving. Today, your name is not only in the graduation program, but it is in the unfolding story of South Africa's future and the continent, and also the South Africa and the continent that we want. As we stand here in celebration, we also recognize the commitment and perseverance it took for each one of you to reach this milestone. You stand at the peak of a new chapter, ready to make your mark in our country, the continent, and the world. Before I continue, ladies and gentlemen, let us give our graduates and diplomats a warm round of applause for coming this far. They look great. I'm sure you can recognize them, family, right? This is not only your achievement, but also the culmination of support and sacrifice made by your families and friends who are sitting this side of the room, and also our academic mentors who are here on the stage. We honor and thank them for their unwavering support. Together with the collaboration of families and dedicated professionals, we have come this far to ensure that every student receives support, the support that they need to thrive academically and personally. It is by no mistake that you have reached this point of your academic progression. The University of South Africa has been intentional in implementing several initiatives aimed at fostering greater student success. Through the review of our UNISA 2030 strategy, we have prioritized student support by dedicating a strategic pillar which specifically seeks to address any learning challenges that our students might be experiencing. Through our various programs in the student retention unit, particularly the first year entering program, helped greatly in assisting students to adapt in distance learning education environment. And also the Directorate of Curriculum Development and Transformation, academic and technology support, counseling and career guidance have provided learning support, not forgetting our business intelligence platform, what we call Unintelligence here at UNISA, analytics programs, and the student surveys that we run have assisted in profiling and tracking our students to make sure that we understand who our students are, where they are located, and gender, and race, and economic background, and how, so that the university can understand how we manage all our struggling students, and we are able to pick them up in the process of tracking. Let me take this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to welcome you once again to this important ceremony. Let us sit back and relax and celebrate with you in this ceremony. Thank you very much and welcome once again. Thank you. Please join me, ladies and gentlemen, to welcome to the podium Professor Duba to deliver the Chancellor's address on behalf of our President, Dr. Mbeki. Over to you.
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, representatives of the UNISA management, representatives of different colleges and schools here present, parents and everyone present who provided the necessary support to our graduates, and most importantly, our graduates. Let me start by extending my greetings that takes into cognizance of the diverse societies that makes South Africa, that acknowledges our diverse population of UNISA students and their different languages, and that I find fitting for the purpose of this occasion, and greet you by saying, Halala. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, I'm going to ask us to repeat this because this is a very important occasion, and I acknowledge that our graduate office did not make a mistake by inviting them to something other than a graduate. Halala. That is much, much better. To the graduate, this is your occasion. We are here to celebrate your achievements. We are doing this by witnessing you crossing the stage that evidence complete years of rigorous study, of reading and grappling with theory, and in certain instances, introducing you to the practices that lie ahead in your field, while also confronting some difficult questions. As we are celebrating, the following words of Alfred North Whitehead are important. No one who achieves success does so without acknowledging the help of others. The wise and confident acknowledge this help with gratitude. This then requires you to recognize the unwavering support system from parents, families, and loved ones that helps you to bring you to this moment. You deserve to hear from them saying, "Thank you." May you please do this for me? Again? Thank you very much. To the parents, partners, and other family members, your encouragements, sacrifices, and steadfast belief in these graduates have been the foundation upon which their success was built. Through late-night phone calls, emotional supports, or the countless ways you stood by their sides, your role in this journey is immeasurable. And in relation to our PhD students today, your support has extended to them acquiring the title of being called doctors from today. And one may add that some of you tonight are going to sleep next to doctors, as our Professor Parkin used to say. Therefore, graduates, take a moment today to reflect on those who stood with you through every challenge and triumph. This celebration is yours, but it's also theirs. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, I've chosen the theme of my address, which focuses on the importance of education as a foundation for an ethical career and prosperity. And this is informed by currently what we see a lot on TV, and that raises question as to whether the role of education has infused ethics to ensure that this is the foundation for our graduates' career for their prosperity. Education should not be viewed solely as a means to master knowledge, skills, and rule, but rather as a form of moral and professional compass that helps shape character and careers. This requires you, graduates, to use your education to make you a person who can distinguish between right and wrong, and who is prepared to act on that distinction. With education, career prosperity is not well-founded if ethical foundations are weak. Prosperity in this context does not just mean being financially successful. A career that is prosperous without ethics may bring rewards, but often at a cost, such as loss of reputation, eventually leading to alienation and some societal harms. A career that is grounded in ethical values defines prosperity as flourishing, your own flourishing, and ensuring that the communities and societies you live in also flourish. To flourish in your career paths while implementing ethical values, you have the responsibility to do two things. One, as you embark on your professional journey, remember the following words of the former UN Secretary General Kofi Annan, and I quote, "To live is to choose, but to choose well, you must know who you are and what you stand for, where you want to go, and why you want to go there." Secondly, I urge you to treat ethics as a currency, money, that should never be depleted in your professional life. Like real money that you will be earning and generating through your hard works. Treat ethics as a value and an investment. It will often require you to sacrifice short-term gains, but gain long-term legitimacy. Also treat it as a reserve. You will need these reserves of ethical strength especially when under pressure, when tempted, when systems are weak, to act with integrity. When you fail with ethics, you are depleting that currency. Trust is lost, damage is done, and recovery is difficult. Continuing unethical behavior such as the looting of billions allocated for the improvements of our health system and ensuing punishments are evidence of a depleting ethical currency. In conclusion, Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, and as you graduates, as you continue to celebrate your achievements today, and you are conferred with degrees, diplomas, and certificates, may you wear them with humility and responsibility. May your success be more than what you earn. May it also be what you give. May your future deeds reflect not only your education, but your ethics. May your journey be ahead be one of the ethical strength and prosperous impacts. We celebrate you, and once again say, halala, halala, halala. I thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor Tuba, for that insightful delivery in your speech and for your acknowledgement of the perseverance and resilience of our graduates and diplomats, and also highlighting the importance of ethics as the foundation of everything, and that ethics really matters, that it is the foundation for you to acquire the knowledge that you have earned this morning, and also it opens ways for the future to flourish. He emphasizes that you should view ethics as a value and also as an investment, because unethical practices have a tendency to break trust and delay societal development and advancement. Thank you very much, Prof, for that message. Let's give Prof another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, before we start with the conferment of degrees and diplomas, may I kindly request you not to leave the hall before the end of the ceremony. We would like to make sure that our graduates and diplomats, the reason why we are here for their graduation, would like to make sure that they enjoy the audience that we have from the first up to the last one. Please do not leave the hall. And also, may I request you to put your cell phones on a silent mode so that the ceremony is not disrupted in any way. Please just put them on a silent mode so that we can enjoy this ceremony. Let me ensure that there are no people standing in the hallway. I hope all of them have managed to come in, especially our graduates. Are they all seated? Thank you. By virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I shall now proceed to confer the degree and diplomas of the university on the candidates whose names appear in the program, and I request the representatives of the colleges to present the candidates to me. Over to you, colleagues. Thank you. Hi, how are you? Congratulations.
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Celestine Yawa Anan for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I request her supervisor, Prof. Kempen, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree.
In her thesis, A Framework for the Promotion of a Sustainable Practice for Street Food Vending in the Tshwane Metropolis, she proposes a sustainable framework for street food vending businesses through which economic empowerment and food security could be addressed. The insights are drawn from a qualitative methodology seeking to explore the business experiences of street food vendors in Tshwane through in-depth individual interviews and observations. The study contributes to a better understanding of the day-to-day business practices of street food vendors, their knowledge and attitude towards business management and entrepreneurship, and the interventions necessary to advance street food vending as a sustainable business practice in South Africa, thus further addressing critical sustainable development goals in South Africa. The co-supervisor was Dr. Strydom.
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have now the honor to request you to confer on Celestine Yawa Anan for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Celestine Yawa Anan. Congratulations, Doc. All the best. Well done.
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Mohoshi John Mamashila for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. His supervisor, Prof. Antwi, is not here. Therefore, I am delighted to read his citation in support of the conferment of the degree. In his thesis entitled Analysis of Technical and Allocative Efficiency of the Smallholder Maize Farmers in Limpopo Province, South Africa, he assessed the overall economic performance of smallholder maize farmers employing the stochastic frontiers analysis model and principal component analysis to analyze data. The results shows a low technical inefficiency but a high allocative inefficiency. Average profit efficiency is low, implying that the average maize farmer has the potential to raise profit. He makes a valuable contribution to the body of knowledge in providing a technical and allocative efficiency framework to enable smallholder maize farmers to optimize production and maximize profit. Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Mahoshi John Mamashila for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. He is the staff member at the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Mohoshi John Mamashila. Congratulations, Doc. Well done. All the best.
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Jerekias Marume Muri for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I request his supervisor, Dr. Nyila, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree.
In his thesis entitled Identification of Bioactive Compounds and Evaluation of Antibacterial Activity of Selected Medicinal Plants Against Vibrio cholerae, he investigates 16 medicinal plants traditionally used in Zimbabwe for the treatment of cholera symptoms. The study identifies Kikia acuminata and Ziziphus macronata as exhibiting significant antibacterial activity against Vibrio cholerae. Alongside non-toxic properties, gas chromatography mass spectrometry analysis reveals a wide spectrum of bioactive compounds. Validating these plants traditionally used and offering valuable insights for novel drug development. The research reinforces the importance of integrating indigenous medicinal practices into broader public health strategies, particularly in resource-limited settings.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Jerekias Marumure for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Jerekias Marumure. Congratulations, Doc. All the best. Yeah, well done.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Mpho Munyai for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I request her supervisor, Dr. Peja, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree.
In her thesis entitled Examining the Impacts of Extreme Climatic Events on Water Supply in a Changing Climate and the Socio-Economic Response, Polokwane, Limpopo Province, she investigates the impact of climate change and climate extremes on water supply and socio-economic activities in the study area. She makes a valuable contribution to the body of knowledge in the field of applied environmental science by proposing an adaptation framework aimed at enhancing resilience and addressing the projected impacts of climate change on water availability in Polokwane. This includes using soft engineering solutions to adapt to frequent heat waves, avoiding over-reliance on air conditioning, and rethinking urban development while providing site-specific measures that promote resilient socio-economic response and sustainable adaptation considerate of the changing climate.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Mpho Munyai the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Mpho Munyai. Congratulations, Mpho. Well done. All the best.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce you to Mutlonifeng Ntlakanipo Musomi for the degree of Doctoral of Philosophy. I request his supervisor, Prof. Prinsloo, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree.
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, in his thesis titled Metabolomic Analysis, Proteomic and Antioxidant Activity of zeamase and glycine max in response to exogenous application of saturated dicarboxylic acids, he investigated the physiological stress responses of maize and soybean and the effects of a stress priming agent containing dicarboxylic acids on their metabolism. The two crops exhibited distinct stress responses, with maize activating the salicylic acid pathway and soybean activating the jasmonic acid pathway. Fluctuations in organic acids, amino acids, and sugars were observed in both crops. Significant fumarate responses led to the proposal of a novel KEAP1 NRF2 metabolomic activation pathway, the first proposed in plants as part of the plant stress response system. The study was co-supervised by Dr. Nogumani.
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Mutlonifeng Ntlakanipo Musomi the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. He is the College of Agriculture staff member.
Yeah? Sorry?
He is the College of Agriculture staff member.
Oh, okay. I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Mhlonipheni Ntlanganipo Musomi. Congratulations, colleague and doctor. Well done.
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Bernard Mugaza for the degree of Doctoral of Philosophy. I request his supervisor, Professor Nicolau, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree.
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, in his thesis titled The Dynamics of Gender Inclusion and Exclusion in Multiple-Use Water Services in Vungu Rural District Council, Zimbabwe, he examines gender dynamics in the upscaling of multiple-use water services in Zimbabwe by focusing on the Vungu Rural District Council. Despite women's active participation in water institutions, leadership roles largely remain inaccessible. Using a mixed methods case study approach, he found that women's inclusion in multiple-use water services had a positive impact on health, nutrition, and livelihoods. However, limited institutional support and entrenched societal norms hindered sustainable progress. The findings highlight the need for policy reforms to enhance women's asset ownership and leadership, as well as societal mindset shifts to advance gender equality in water governance, supporting sustainable development. Dr. Winmore Kusena co-supervised the research.
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Bernard Mugaza the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Bernard Mugaza. Congratulations, Doc. Well done. All the best. Thank you.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Forgive Our Novivo for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. His supervisor, Dr. Aziz, is not around, so I will be reading the citation in the support of the conferment of the degree. In her thesis entitled Influence of Riparian Stressor on Physical, Chemical and Microbial Quality and Utilization of the Nubai River in Ghana, Ms. Forgive investigate the effective of riparian activities on the quality and the use of river water in rural communities using an integrated qualitative, quantitative approach. She assessed the physical, chemical, microbial, and ecological risk alongside consumer perception and the socio-cultural motivation for the water utilization. Her findings reveal significant health and environmental risk. Based on these findings, she proposed a framework that integrates cultural perspective into sustainable water management strategies. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Forgive Our Viro on the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Forgive Our Novivo. Congratulations. Well done. All the best.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Makosana Laposia Mahlangu Machila for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I request her supervisor, Dr. R.G. Vessels, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, in her thesis entitled The Perceived Effects of Remote Working on Performance Management at an ODEL institution of higher learning, she investigated the effectiveness of remote working in a higher education institution post-COVID-19, focusing on performance management and technological infrastructure. She assessed the institutional adaptation of working remotely. Data were collected from academics, administrators, human resource practitioners, and students. Her findings culminated in the development of a remote working framework for an ODEL institution, providing a structured approach to measuring, evaluating, and enhancing the performance of staff working remotely. She makes a valuable contribution to the body of knowledge in the field of remote working on performance management at an ODEL institution.
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Maskosana Laposia Mahlangu Machila the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. She is the staff member in the College of Graduate Studies.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Maskosana Laposia Mahlangu Machila. Congratulations, Natasha. Well done. Thank you. All the
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Master of Commerce. Michael Hofmeyer Berning degree is obtained with distinction. Vivian Agile Donaldson. Rauna Ndilokelwa Itembu. Palesa Kubue. Ivy Vivian Mbangata. Innocentia Tangelani Ngobeni, she's a staff member in the College of Law.
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidate received the degree of Master of Science. Mufuna Mapharaphathwa received the degree with distinction. Elisma Swanepoel.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Master of Laws. Thabo Charles Masinya. Congratulations. Magdalena Elizabeth Kutse.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Arts Honours in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Uratile Motlalipule Matibe. Filani Ndlovu. The degree obtained with distinction. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the Bachelor degree of Science Honours. Catherine Sianokeng Motsegari. Itumeleng Makempe Lydia Motswane.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidate receives the degree of Bachelor of Commerce Honours, Jade Christopher Totten. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Matlatse Mohatlane Miriam Pasha receives the degree of Bachelor of Administration. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration, Tumelo Michael Mohale. Ephraim Holoka Mrua. Fortune Ramasodi. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Commerce. Moiteri Sifate Mukoka. Boalu Joel Bansenga. Shamaine Dilange. Lifense Junior Kekana. Leslie Butebi Masangu. Katekile Mathieu. Refilwe Comfort Siatlane Matlala. Banoshi Ana Motlakwana. Fortune Moshaba. Uyanda Fezeka Jessica Ngomane. Vanessa Rufaro Pariani. Lona Nodu Mopoko. Eva Ratogwa. Lerato Anashibanda. Silindile Charlotte Twala.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Laws. Jason Ackerman. Dikeledi Emma Baloi. Sanele Biela. Lindokuhle Tracy Cele. Everden Ratizo Zedenga. Lawan Hasimutu. Laon Hasimutu. Matsetse ngwa Gertrude Gwebu. Matsepo Patience Hute. Hanyan Case Ismail. Matapelo Olivia Kikai. Tabo Khatla. Abigail Marie Kruger. Rimufilwe Lineria Liu. Kelin Vanelli Leilis. Selina Madihlaba. Simpiwe Madondo. Bongani Yan Mapara. Pretty Gugu Mahlangu. Look at the camera. Tami Zintle Mahlangu. Dimakatso Margaret Maja. Peggy Tsepo Mangela. Andres Audrey Martins. Palesa Eunice Masango. Millicent Sonto Mashihu. Matsidiso Irene Mashilela. Sipokazi Faith Masimini. Riranzu Messi Matebula. Ntletelo Jabulani Mate. Congratulations. Look at the camera. Kanyisile Mazibuko. Lundokuhle Mbeshu. Isaura Mhlanga. Princess Nomdeni Mhlongo. Congratulations. Look at the camera. Penyo Al-Mashikwe Mchusi. Congratulations. Karabo Mudisele. Congratulations. Look at the camera. Mapinye Pel Mukhale. Sepiso Mukoni. Thank you. Mpho Jennifer Mulikwa. Khausitwe Muloisani. Dineo Musetla. Kaylin Seroni Moses. Rineilwe Palesa Muteka. Lisiho Donovan Moyo. Musa Lerato Msibi. Thuluganyo Kensani Mtombeni. Mashudu Matumba. Nkatleko Ntlanhla Muteleni. Congratulations. Masikole Mzotana. Congratulations. Look at the camera. Clifford Amukelani Ndindani. Congratulations. Look at the camera. Nonkululeko Ndlovu. Lithabo Neruheni. Nomsa Chantal Nkabinde. Sibongile Nkosi. Andisa Ntanjana. Melissa Pillay. Lillian Pretorias. Congratulations. Unalina Joyce Ramukala. Tiselani Risimati. Congratulations. Yudri Roots. Magaru Ru. Adivaho Sampinyana. Ntabiseng Angel Siveka. Ntando Dineo Sekhani. Thabo Zakaria Sihopa. Desmond Sikhovela. Tsepo Joseph Sioho. Jacob T.K. Sesing. Didintle, Sihomutso, Trifina, Sichedi. Look at the camera. Tandanani Svindi. Sibusiso Sirinda. Siyabonga Simpiwe Songo. Petras Gehada Swart. Unkuputse Trevor Tau. Claudina Tawozera. Tibuo Vincent Tefo. Kidiboni Trifina Tefu. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Duncan Thomas obtained the degree with distinction. Look at the camera. Deborah Cleopatra Chokotela. Lindokuhle Vundla. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Prince Siphelele Zulu obtained the degree with distinction. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Arts in the College of Law. Oma Victoria Culling. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Kayla Dilange obtained the degree with distinction. Lindis Piwe Gama. Yashna Kedun. Congratulations. More blessing Mangoma. Motsidisi Mapalani. Hunzi Machila. Congratulations. Nonhlanhla Blessing Molochwa. Lina Libekiri Ramasodi. Ntsobo wa Gasi Camilla Rikhotso. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Maburua Shine Sivati obtained the degree with distinction. Swelishe Shabalala. Amanda Mbali Somdaka. Desiree Tladi. Zurika van Heerden.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Science in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Mbadu Mangele. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Viola Ndlovu receives her degree with distinction. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Ken Arthur Homwe receives his degree with distinction. Congratulations. Joshua Albert Mjila. Congratulations. Negwani Nedombeloni. Agnes Tibani. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Consumer Science in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Glenda Khotsi. Rethabile Ledwaba. Tebatso Precious Mampara. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Palesa Mukwena obtains the degree with distinction. Lesego Rachel Mulekwa. Pumzile Lorraine Sirumula. Precious Mahari Tema. Mohodi Joyce Chabalala. Chifiwa Chivandekano. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Arts in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Nhlanhla Gladness Tlongwane. Whitney Kabini. Levuani Kanyisa Hope Khosa. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Barry Liebenbeck obtains his degree with distinction. Puti Lawrence Mahowa. Mapasika Joyce Makoko. Congratulations. Malisela Hermans Manye. Ndibuho Marwala. Umphile Titimalo Matlapeng. Utlwang Unalina Diogratius Maucho. Kwanele Shishile Nompumello Mhlophe. Congratulations. Diaramang Johanna Mukwena. Babalwa Princess Mchikwana. Chanel Naker. Ntebaleng Milcent Ndlovu. Tobelani Vuyo Ngele. Ndibuwo Eldon Padziri. Reneilwe Ramaila. Kanakana Debbie Sitagu. Zandile Zondo. Ayanda Priti Zulu.
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, the diploma candidates will now be introduced to you. Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor Zinama Tebula receives the postgraduate diploma in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences.
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received the postgraduate diploma in the College of Economic and Management Sciences. Nompumelelo Felician Kabule Joko. Zanele Yolanda Shokani. Lungile Sweni Simelane.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the diploma in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Tristan Govender. Wongikosi Sapren Langa. Carol Mabaso. You need to face the camera. You must face the camera. Koketso Helen Madiakhane. Must face the camera. Siatemba Mgwebi. Riranzu Mkari. Nomfundo Mtambo. Unalina Joyce Mudiakhotla. Kilebuhile Mukause. Ana Machipa Mulipo. Ributile Mpahlele. Notolo Vanessa Mtetwa. Moano Nesh Munyai. Litabo Nyati. Events Kumutso Ramutlo. Makhatla Vivian Shaku. Kilebuhile Shuping. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Kwena Michael Teane receives the National Diploma.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the diploma in the College of Law. Xolile Nondumiso Dlamini. Simpiwe Hlatshwayo. Matsiye Perseverance Kube. Zanele Koza. Ontatile Angel Langa. Renelwe Libisi. Soli Besana Masangu. Zanele, correction, Zinhle Adelaide Masangu. Johannes Mapitsana Manghe. Halatedzi Mapachela. Angelina Masinya. Gloria Kensani Mate. Avela Makwele. Bongani Lindokuhle Mgcina. Riabetswe Lebogang Moeti. Rotondwa Nedzanani. Lehlogonolo Celia Siloy. Salmina Machwele Siseng. Bongega Shamase. Gladys Koketso Shayanyisa. California Cubane.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the diploma in the College of Economic and Management Sciences. Quintin Anton Eyre. Neliswe Matumba. Kanyisa Mbali. Mpho Moetsi. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Fortune Kensani Muchereki obtained the diploma with distinction. Mamoroke Isabella Sekwili. Charlene Zamanje Zuma.
Halala, class of 2024-2025, halala. Did I hear that? Halala. Congratulations once again on this very important achievement. Ke batla ho utlwa medidi e tsane le meholokwane, a ka e utlwa hantle. I would like this side of the room to stand up. I want to honor you. When you walked in this morning, you were empty-handed, but I can see that you have something in your hands. Once again, congratulations, halala. Thank you. You may be seated. Thank you. As we reflect on your time at UNISA, we must acknowledge the invaluable lessons that you have learned, not only in your chosen fields of study, but also in the realm of your personal growth and development. I am so happy for you. I feel like I own you, but I know that I will be competing with people on this side of the room. They won't allow me today. UNISA has not only equipped you with the skills and knowledge and competencies necessary to excel in your fields of study or your respective fields, but it has also instilled in you a set of values that will guide you as you navigate the complexities of life beyond this graduation ceremony. One of the most important lessons that you might have learned at UNISA is the importance of making a difference in society. The degrees that you have earned today, they do not only belong to you alone, they belong to South Africa and the continent. As you live here today, remember that you have graduated from the largest in Africa and the oldest comprehensive open distance e-learning institution in the world, which has graduated world leaders for the past 152 years. Let's get a good. That comes with years and years of experience, and you got the best, I must tell you. With this graduation, you have now joined a pedigree of African leaders who have walked across this stage for that 152 years. And we only expect the best from you, and I know you will be the best. You make part of over 50,000 graduates that UNISA produces annually, and you will contribute significantly to our mission as a country of driving economic development and fostering a socially just society. Today, as we celebrate your achievements, we also acknowledge the significance of your role as ambassadors of this institution. You are the alumni now of UNISA, but you are also the ambassadors of this esteemed institution. I urge you to embody the values of what we call here at UNISA graduateness. And what that entails is dedication, service, innovation, and good ethical leadership. It was emphasized in the Chancellor's address this morning that ethics is the foundation of everything. And you must also be good agents of positive change in communities and beyond, always serving with very high ethical values. Following good ethical principles and conduct in all you do, either as a student and in the world of work, is very, very critical because you are a UNISA graduate, and that would reflect on our institutional values. You are the mirror of the university, and you will be judged accordingly. When you do good in society, people will always reflect on your CV and always remember that there's a UNISA graduate. But when you do bad and practice unethical behavior, they will even remember more, that you are from UNISA, and that would reflect badly on our institution. So as ambassadors of this institution, you must always work and stick to the principles of ethical behavior. As UNISA graduates, you must also strive to display unwavering integrity in everything you do, resisting the temptation of unethical practices at every turn. UNISA has empowered you to think critically, to challenge the status quo, and to lead by example. Also, we urge you to love our country and the continent. That's all we have. You must also lead by example. As you embark on this new chapter, embrace your roles as leaders with courage, with conviction, and with humility, knowing that the decisions that you make will shape the world of tomorrow. Which means if there's anything unethical facing your way, you must look the other way because it's not meant for you. And also, what I would like you to remember with UNISA that you should take pride on is that UNISA has advanced in terms of the ranking as a university, both domestically and internationally. In the sector when we compare our total research outputs of our institution, our total weighted research output units, UNISA is ranked at number 6. When you look 4 years ago, UNIS was ranked around the 12th and the 13th position. Now we are in the top 10 in the 6th position, and we are aiming to be in the top 3, not only the top 5. This research outputs of 3,354 units is double the sector average of 1,672. And while we make these strides, you must also remember that we are an open distance institution. So when the rankings are undertaken, we are always disadvantaged because the models and the matrices that they use are always for contact universities. But we are not going to sit back because we are disadvantaged. We are disadvantaged because even the ratio, you know, in contact universities, lecturer ratio, student-lecturer ratio is not the same as open distance institution. With the enrollments of close to 400 institutions, I will leave it to your imagination what our lecturers are dealing with, the number of students that they deal with. UNISA also celebrates a remarkable and groundbreaking milestone with over 100 patents granted for intentions that stem from its ongoing research and development efforts. Since the establishment of the Directorate of Innovation, Technology, Transfer, and Commercialization in 2012, the university has worked closely with both staff and students to transform fresh ideas into protected technologies. One amongst them is the UNISA. We achieved the milestone of the production of nanofluids by radiolysis, which paved the way for innovation in cooling systems, energy, automotive, and biomedical applications. And this also, will be added by the thesis pieces that were read this morning from our doctoral graduates. We do a lot of groundbreaking work, and I'm really looking forward to the work that was read this morning, what to expect in the future. This is also, as a university, we are also recognized in the global rankings, and the evidence show that we are doing very well despite the disadvantage that I referred to earlier on by the ranking organizations being biased towards the contact universities. UNISA was ranked in the highly prestigious 2025 academic ranking of world universities, also known as the Shanghai ranking, which only publishes the top 1,000 universities worldwide, and UNISA is one of them. We are in the top 2.4 to 3.4% worldwide. Please give a round of applause for that. The 2025 Center for World Universities ranked UNISA in the top 6% of the 20,966 universities ranked by them, and 945 for employability and 1,250 for research. And this high ranking in employability is consistent with our local surveys that we run with our employers who employ you after you graduate from UNISA or while you study with UNISA. And our employers here at home always rank UNISA in the top 5. For the past 10 years, they have been ranking us in the top 5. And so this is consistent with the global outcomes. As graduates, the world is waiting for your talents, your ideas, innovation, and your leadership. I have no doubt that you are more than prepared to face any challenges that our country and the continent faces. I know that you will deal with them head on. As graduates this morning, you are uniquely positioned to contribute to addressing some of the most pressing challenges that South Africa faces today. In the economic management sciences, you hold the tools to analyze, understand, and address the deeply rooted economic inequalities that persist in our country. From tackling unemployment to advising on sustainable economic growth strategies, your skills will be invaluable in shaping policies that uplift marginalized communities and create a more inclusive economy. For business graduates, you are the future entrepreneurs, managers, and corporate leaders who will steer South Africa's private sector. In a time where innovation and job creation are critical, your expertise in finance, management, and operations will be essential in starting businesses, driving industrialization, and developing solutions to foster economic resilience. You have the power to champion social entrepreneurship and ethical business practices that contribute not only to profit, but to the upliftment of our people. As law graduates, South Africa needs you to uphold justice and protect the rights of our citizens. Whether in human rights, constitutional law, or corporate governance, your work will help shape the legal frameworks that ensure a fair and just society. By addressing issues such as corruption, access to justice, and the protection of marginalized groups, you can be at the forefront of reforming the legal structures that safeguard our democracy. As agriculture and environmental science graduates, you are the custodians of our food systems, and therefore our survival, climate change, land degradation, and poverty threaten the foundation of rural livelihoods and urban food security alike. When there is no enemy within, the enemies outside cannot hurt. That's an African proverb. It means we all have to come together and there will be no enemy of poverty or hunger that will creep into our societies. Be the farmers who are scientists, be the entrepreneurs who are ecologists, from vertical farming to regenerative practices, from food sovereignty to agri-tech innovations. Let us grow not just crops, but dignity. Remember that a hungry nation cannot think, cannot dream, and cannot grow. Each of these fields play a pivotal role in nation building. As we face socioeconomic disparities, high unemployment, and the challenges of global competition, it is your knowledge and your fresh perspectives that will lead us forward. The continent is counting on you. Your experience of learning will in open distance learning has taught you a lot. You are very resilient. It has taught you to be independent, to be self-directed and disciplined in what you do, and you have survived all of that to get to this point. And what tells me is that you can do anything. These qualities are rare. They are exactly what South Africa needs and the continent, because you can think independently and you can also lead courageously and with integrity. I would like to challenge you also to adhere to our national development plans that have some objectives to reach, and you must go and read that document and see what the country needs with the skills that you have. Not also forgetting our Agenda 2063 and our SDGs, the Sustainable Development Goals. The African Union's Agenda 2063 envisions an integrated, prosperous, and peaceful Africa driven by its own citizens, and we can do it. This is not a dream, it is a deadline for you, and to take it and run with it. And your generation must meet these challenges. Let us commit to this in the spirit of our Ubuntu philosophy, I am because we are. Let this principle guide you. Your success is not complete if it does not elevate others. Your knowledge is not valuable if it is hoarded. It must be used to serve and uplift our people and build bridges and innovate solutions that honor the dignity of all our people. I am so proud of you, and with this confidence that I have in you, I know that you will continue with your studies. I know those of you who got your diplomas, you will move on to your bachelor's degree. The registrations are open right now, isn't it? And applications, everything, you know, you have the student number already. And those of you who got your honors and postgraduate diploma, please bridge over onto the other side to your masters. And those who got your masters, please move on to the other side to get into those red gowns that are sitting here in the front. Let me take this opportunity to congratulate especially our doctoral graduates. Can you please stand up? Big congratulations from Ghana to Zimbabwe to Southern Africa and to South Africa. Congratulations for the continent. All the best to all of you. And you know, your thesis topics, they really stuck with me. The kind of work that you have done, it has taken hours and hours of analysis and conceptualization and collection of data, and the frustrations of writing those chapters back and forth with your supervisors, but you carried on. And so what I wish for you is to be the best scholars that the world has ever seen. Go and write on those topics and publish and get the best outputs that the world has ever seen. And I want you as Africans to be seen in the big books of this world as the best scholars in your outputs. Congratulations. You hold in your hands the key to change and transformation as you go forth, embrace the challenges that lie ahead to uplift our people and the master students who are sitting behind you. They are waiting for you to supervise them. So do that with courage and determination that brought you this far. And remember that success is not only final, and each achievement is the foundation for the next. Thank you very much for leading the group this morning. You may be seated. I salute you all, esteemed class of 2024 and 2025. You have made your mark everywhere, and I want you to continue making a mark where you go while you serve our people with pure diligence and humility. Please humble yourself and know that we have a lot of people who are struggling. Go and serve them with pride and humility. Thank you very much. All the best. Ladies and gentlemen, now that you have graduated, you have become officially the UNISA, part of the UNISA alumni. You are now part of the illustrious circle of excellence of UNISA. And that, the fact that you are the alumni of the university, it comes with a lot of responsibilities. Maybe some of you might know a student who would have wished to be here today. They are in your class, but they have not graduated. Please give them a hand. They might not have graduated, maybe because of life challenges at home, or ill health, or financial difficulties. Please give them a helping hand to get to this point. Also, you can contribute by becoming a tutor officially with UNISA to help other students in your field of specialty. And those who can help financially, you can donate to the UNISA bursary fund by using our online platform and make a contribution at www.unisa.ac.za. And then you can hit the donate button and give a contribution. You will be surprised how much these contributions help the students who are unable to graduate, especially when they are left with 1 or 2 modules and they are just close to finishing. These contributions do really help. Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming close to the conclusion of the ceremony. I would like you to rise for the singing of the national anthem, the words of which are to be found on page 24 of the program, and also to remain standing after the anthem and to enable me to dissolve the ceremony. By virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I dissolve this congregation of the University of South Africa.